Today I am going to work in my influential women's book again. This is the list. This is the list. I added some more onto it. Tierra Smith, Barbara Bush, Edmonia Lewis, and Corrie ten Boom. So those are the four most recent ones. I think that I am going to sketch Florence Nightingale next. And I'm going to do her on this side of the page. I'm going to use the same technique using this ink pen. And this ink pen really does give dark shades of gray. So I'm going to be aware of that. This is the picture that I'm going to work off of, and it is dark. Anyway, there are a lot of gray tones in this picture. So I like to look at the picture and sort of analyze it. She's got, I wouldn't say rectangle head, it's more of an oblong egg-shaped head. Here's the larger part of her head, and then it comes down into an oval this way. I guess it's an oval-shaped head, and her eyes are very angular. I wouldn't say she has big eyes, but she has large eyes. I do like them. A lot of shadow. Now this, you have to understand that this was a photograph taken many, many years ago with the photography they had at that day. So I'm working off of what that photographer was able to do. But I do see in her nose area right there, shadow underneath of her nose, some shadow along her cheekbones. She does not have pronounced cheekbones, but they are, I see some shading in there, a dark area here in her neck. She has this white lacy cap on, a white collar, and a dark dress. And I was looking at her dress. It almost looks like it has a ruffle down the front here, just because I'm curious. And there looks like there might be either a chain or a chain stitch coming down this way. It's interesting. I'm not sure what that might be, if that's a part of her dress or if that's some jewelry she's wearing. I don't think it's jewelry. It's some sort of a decoration. So this is going to be fun to sketch. So I'm just going to set my camera down. Now, I think that this one took me, I think I looked at it was 45 to 50 minutes to sketch this one. So that's just about the time that I take to sketch. These are not anything that I'm studying in detail. These are just me. I don't want to call them fun faces, but these are not sketches that I spend hours and hours and hours trying to get an exact representation. I did go back on Amelia Earhart's, and I used my fine line paint applicator to bring out her name. So I'll probably do the same thing with Clara Barton. So I'm going to go into fast forward and get started, and when I'm finished, we'll come back and look at it. Here is my finished face of Florence Nightingale. I worked off of a picture that I got in the Wiki Commons. Here's the photograph that I worked off of. And you have to realize that this photograph was taken by a camera with the technology that they had probably 100 and some years ago. So, and my book page is larger in size, so her face is naturally going to be larger than what it is on here. But I think I got a good likeness of her. I'm happy with it. I'm happy how it turned out. So there's my second influential lady. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow morning.